Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Make sure to subscribe for more daily Yu-Gi-Oh content. So today we're finding out a brand new Rush Duels campaign, and it's supposed to help support some of Yuga's the main character. And even though you can actually see in the artwork here, we've got a new version, a shiny new version of Monster Reincarnation. So it says here, let's get started with Rush Duels campaign. By purchasing a starter deck, you can obtain a power-up pack which has 3 cards. This is going to be distributed from March the 20th until stock is no longer available. And in order to obtain this, you need to receive it as a present for purchasing a starter deck Yuga through Seven's Road or starter deck Luke Explosive Supremacy Dragaeus in participating stores. This pack is not for sale, and some stores won't be participating in this campaign, which makes it a little bit more difficult, especially since with the coronavirus, people have had issues getting supplies into their stores. People have been having the same issue with Pokemon, but we're also going to feature the brand new cards that I've mentioned in here as well. So the first one is Seven Roads Warlock. This is a spellcaster Dark Attribute level 5, 1100 attack and 1700 defense. The requirement is to send 1 trap card from your hand to the graveyard, and the effect is to choose 1 monster. It must be a level 7 or higher Dark Attribute spellcaster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Then if you added Seven Roads Magician to your hand with this effect, you can choose 1 monster that is a level 6 or higher spellcaster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So the whole point of this card is it's able to bring back your Seven Roads Magician, and there's also a female version of that card which is a level 6. Potentially by using this effect you're able to bring back multiple cards. It's a decent effect, but it being a level 5 for those stat lines, I don't think is particularly that useful. It also requires you to have a trap card in your hand. If you don't have any, it's very much a dead card. The next one is Triad Drago. This is a Dragon Earth Attribute level 3 with 300 attack and 1300 defense. The requirement is if your opponent controls a face-up monster, it's level 7 or higher, and you control 2 face-up monsters that are dragon type except level 3, you can draw 1 card. This effect is pretty useless. Being able to draw a card, sure, that's fine, but it's so weak, and the condition to meet it is just so specific that it's just not worth running. It's just going to be one of those collector cards. And of course, we have to have Monster Reincarnation. It's interesting they've made this a legend card. For anyone who isn't aware, legend cards are specific that they can only be played one of. You can only play 1 legend card within your deck. So it means things like if you've got a Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, you've got a Dark Magician as examples of that. You've also got Buster Blader, which has been recently announced, and this as well, just to name 5 examples. You can only run 1 of those cards. I think it's one of the first that's been introduced as a spell option, and I don't actually understand why they would make this a legend card, because it's a very balanced card. You're able to recover a card from your graveyard to your hand that happens to be a monster, but you do have to pay a discard for it. Had this been Monster Reborn, I could understand why it would have the legend status attached to it, but absolutely no idea why this card has been. So it says here that, of course, distribution is based on March the 20th, and you need to purchase any 7 packs of your favourite Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel product in participating stores and receive it as a present. A random card case design among 7 designs in total will also be distributed. These are limited to 7 per customer. So I'm a little confused about that. I think that must mean 7 packs are limited rather than 7 cases. I suppose you might be able to only get 1 case. The following 7 plastic card cases featuring the characters of 7s along with their ace monsters will be distributed. So you've got Yuga there, you've got Rook, and you've got the female lead, you've got another male character, you've got another male character, and you've got I think that's Neil, who has got one of the first Maxim monsters, that's that White Drago monster, which is the Maxim monster there, and you've got Asana, who is the main villain.